Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Quite a special one today, to be fair, because for the first time ever, I'm reviewing a beer from Solstice Brewing. Now, Solstice Brewing are based in Nottingham, and it was only Benjamin last week on the chat who actually said to me about drinking a beer from a brewery near you, and I'd not heard of Solstice Brewing. Apologies. This is their Rose Moon Brew, and I will read off the back and pray to God that those noisy people at the back here don't start their mower up again, or strimmer. And my phone doesn't do that. Let me just turn my phone off because it is annoying, and it's annoying me, no man, anybody else. Let's turn all these down. The only thing sometimes you try and do it. So a minute ago, I came down the shed to do a beer review, and they've got a strimmer going, and all you can hear is this. Anyway, vegan-friendly beer brewed on a green energy-powered brew kit. The Rose Moon is about enjoying the fruits of your labour while you toiled in strife to plant seeds of success in the spring. Summer is here, and you've got to indulge. You get to indulge, rather. An indulgent New England IPA hopped generously with Mosaic, Cascade and Galaxy. 6% Unit 4, Ashling Court, Nottingham, NG2 3JA. Artwork by Honor Can. Stranger Tides Tattoo. So yeah, the artwork is exquisite. She's done a really good job at the artwork. So who are we? Solsticebrewing.co.uk. Be very careful. There isn't actually a .com as well. I clicked on the .com and I'm thinking, this isn't it. So you've got Alex, the co-owner and brewer, assisting in the brewery and keeping us as environmentally friendly as possible. And then you've got Anthony, the co-owner and head brewer, spending as much time as possible sampling and creating delicious beers, craft beers. Can't fault you, mate. That's a cracking job. Honor, artist and designer, creating the beauty that our cans and merch alongside tattooing the locals. I wonder, my good friend Zoe, she went to a tattooist in West Bridgeford. I suppose there's lots of tattooists about, isn't there? But anyway, good to see. They've got a bottle shop in Ruddington as well. Yeah, bottle shop in Ruddington. It's www.thebottletop.co.uk, and I've been there and lots of decent beers. So I'll get a glass, and we'll use the Wraggy glass for this. Yes, the Wraggy glass, the Wraggy's beer review glass. So the angle of the camera's just not quite right because it's all about angles, isn't it? And yeah, still not right. And I've got to be very careful because the laptop's balancing strangely. So don't knock I don't want my laptop dropping on the floor. And I do apologise. I'm getting used to this thing where the camera's there instead of being down there, so I have to make sure where I'm talking to. So let it die down a bit first because that was a terrible pour. Yeah, I'm known for bad pours. Although the other day I actually went in the pub and poured a beer, Wraggy's Golden Ale, and I actually poured it spot on first time. So you know, sometimes you can actually pour. So in this light, now bearing in mind we're at the back of the shed, so don't let the light bother you too much. Here we go. So yeah, in this light, hazy, I'd say yellowish pour, although on the camera it doesn't seem to show up on the camera the same as on there as what it does on here. Another notification. So lots of carbonation going off, big white head. Ooh. Good tropical nose on this. I've definitely got a whiff of melon and pineapple. Anyway, lots of fruity elements on this. Lots of fruity elements. Quite a complex little beastie. Nice little bit of bite straight away on the tongue. Very fruity. Lots of flavour in this one. Lots and lots of flavour. It is. It's one of those you'll. It's a good beer for picking out the flavours because you're drinking it, and there is so much packed in it. Obviously, the hops do give that using free hops. Here's Billy trying not to pour rubbish pour. And there we go. Let's have the can centre stage where it belongs. Do like to do reviews the right way. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And I'm very worried that they're going to start that strimmer again. Sounded like an aircraft going off. I come down, just starting to do the review, and I had to walk off, go back up the house for 15 minutes. So I'm very wary of the time, not to spend too long doing a review. Apologies. So solsticebrewing.co.uk, using the green powered kit that belongs to Magpie Brewery, what they call cuckoo brewing. Liquid Light did the same sort of thing, but now they've got their own tap room, and I do see this as the evolution of all craft breweries. When they get to a certain stage, it's all about building up. I mean, Liquid Light were very lucky with the crowdfunding, and obviously a lot of breweries these days, especially breweries that have got a bit of a fondness, people have got a fondness and know a lot about the breweries. Doing that crowdfunding is great because it got them the ability to get the stuff they needed. And obviously it's all down to money, isn't it? And making good beers. I will, not this weekend because I'm away, but I will pop over to this bottle shop in Ruddington, my old stomping ground for Streetwise. I used to look after, at one stage anyway, Ruddington Cemetery. And oh my, that was a cemetery enough. We did it with hand mowers, big cemetery. And yeah, we did it with hand mowers. And it not been managed properly by the previous gardeners who did it. There's gardeners and there's gardeners. But anyway, lovely, very juicy pour this. Juicy tropical flavours, lots of tropical flavours, lots of tropical taste. Sounds like somebody's at the side of my shed, but I've got a gap between my shed and the next door people. Always when you're doing a review. Although I've done a review one day and there was some domestics going off, and you know, I don't like to hear that sort of stuff, and it was going off in the background, and it really was going for it, and awful to hear. But anyway, on with the review, try and stay normal. This is as a local beer person, as a Nottingham person, doing reviews to really showcase these beers for me is critical. And Rose Moon Brew, first beer from these people. Cracker of a beer, going down well. That 6% is really hitting home. Good thing I've got about an hour before the next beer review. Bags of flavour of this. I'm really looking forward to Robin Hood Beer Festival this year. Praying it goes ahead. And I'm also looking to Nottingham Craft Beer Festival and seeing what comes out from the local breweries. And we're going to be getting minuscule amounts of every beer I can do and do live reviews down there. The flavours really flow around the mouth. It's a bag full of flavour, this has. Good, strong flavoured beer. You really do know that you're drinking this. It's got some poke on it. Nice. So, hazy. We'll call it yellow to orange. Colours are really difficult at times. White head. On the nose, tropical, melon, pineapple, and a lot more besides. Same on the taste. Really easy drinking. I did get a little bit of bite, but on the majority, it was a good smooth beer. Like I say, bags full of flavour, and really, really nice. Top quality beer. First beer from these. Well happy. Long lasting flavour as well. A good New England IPA. Out of 5. First things first, would I drink it again? The biggest question of all, would I drink it again? The main question, yes, definitely. And would love to have it in a pub or a beer festival. Out of 5, for me, a good 4.45 out of 5. But the main thing is, would I drink it again? That's scores are very hard to really monitor overly. The main thing is, did you enjoy it? And that's where I did. Yeah, cracking beer, and great to see Solstice Brewing. Let's hope we get a lot more from you, especially on adventurebeer.co.uk, which is where I got it from. Good to see you out there. And Adventure Beer is a great platform to get your beer out to a lot more people locally. Because if I, as a beer reviewer, didn't know you existed, then a lot of people wouldn't, I presume, So it's good, very good. Thank you for watching. See you soon, everyone. Cheers.